In December 1872, the merchant ship Mary Celeste was found adrift in the Atlantic, 400 miles east of the Azores. The ship was fully intact, sails up, cargo secure, food untouched, but the entire crew, including Captain Briggs, his wife, and their young daughter, had vanished. The lifeboat was gone, yet no distress signals were ever recorded. Theories range from mutiny to piracy, but why leave a seaworthy ship? Some even whisper of supernatural forces. Over 150 years later, the Mary Celeste remains one of maritime history's greatest enigmas. 9. Cleopatra's Tomb. Egypt's legendary queen ruled with unmatched cunning until her death in 30 BCE. After her defeat by Rome, she and her lover Mark Antony vanished from history, along with their tomb. Despite centuries of excavations across Alexandria and beyond, no trace has been found. Did the Romans destroy it to erase her legacy? Or is it still hidden beneath the sands, guarded by ancient secrets? The mystery of Cleopatra's final resting place continues to elude archaeologists. The Roanoke Colony, 1590. In 1590, an entire English colony of 115 settlers in North Carolina disappeared without a trace. Led by John White, the group was meant to establish a new life in the New World. When White returned after a supply trip, he found only the word Croatoan carved on a tree. No bodies, no signs of struggle, just emptiness. Were they absorbed by local tribes, massacred, or lost to something stranger? The fate of Roanoke remains a haunting puzzle. On November 24, 1971, a man calling himself Dan Cooper hijacked a Boeing 727, demanded $200, and parachuted into the stormy night over Washington state, never to be seen again. The FBI launched a massive manhunt, recovering only a fraction of the ransom money. Was Cooper a daring genius who escaped, or did he perish in the wilderness? Despite decades of investigation, the only skyjacker to evade capture remains a legend. 6. The Flannan Isles Lighthouse Keepers, 1900. In December 1900, 3 lighthouse keepers on Scotland's remote Flannan Isles vanished. When a relief ship arrived, the lighthouse was empty. The clock stopped, and the logbook mentioned bizarre storms that never occurred. The men's coats were left behind, ruling out a planned escape. Were they swept away by a freak wave, or did something more sinister, like madness or the supernatural, claim them? The Flannan Isles mystery still sends chills down the spine. 5 of the 10 Sodder children, aged 5 to 14, were presumed dead, but no remains were found in the ashes. Strange events preceded the fire. A mysterious phone call, a stranger watching the house. Years later, the family received photos claiming to show their grown children. Were they kidnapped, or did they somehow survive? The Sodder case remains unsolved. 4. The Lost Legion of Rome, 53 BCE. In 53 BCE, Roman general Crassus led a legion of over 40 soldiers into battle against the Parthians in modern-day Iran. After a crushing defeat, thousands vanished. Some believe they were enslaved or massacred, but ancient Chinese records hint that survivors may have settled in Asia, blending into local cultures. The fate of Rome's Lost Legion is one of history's most tantalizing mysteries, with clues scattered across continents. After traveling to Mexico during its revolution, he wrote a cryptic letter hinting at danger, then disappeared. Did he die in battle, commit suicide, or choose to vanish into obscurity? Bierce's own words, "To be a gringo in Mexico, that is euthanasia," only deepen the mystery of his fate. 2 young princes, 12-year-old Edward V and his brother Richard, were locked in the Tower of London by their uncle, Richard III, during England's War of the Roses. They were never seen again. Some say Richard had them murdered to secure his throne. Others believe they were smuggled away to safety. Bones found centuries later only raised more questions. The prince's disappearance remains one of history's darkest riddles. Aviation pioneer Amelia Earhart was at the height of her fame in 1937 when she vanished over the Pacific Ocean during an attempt to fly around the world. Her plane, the Electra, sent distress signals but was never found. Theories abound. Did she crash at sea, get captured by the Japanese, or live out her days in secret? Recent searches for her wreckage keep the mystery alive, making Earhart's disappearance the most perplexing of all time. Which of these vanishings shocked you the most? Drop your theories in the comments below, and let's keep the mystery alive. If you enjoyed this dive into the unknown, hit that like button and subscribe